2024 can be a boon for you. It all depends upon how you schedule your day in this busy world. There are two sets of people in this world. The first set is the one who is able to accomplish a lot in their life. And the second set of people are the ones who just keep wondering about the first set. By accomplishing, I don't mean the ones who have scaled the height of a peak, but the ones who have achieved the most with the least. One line I would like to quote from the book The Hidden Potential by Adam Grant, the book that I'm currently reading. The true measure of your potential is not the height of the peak you have reached, but how far you have climbed to get there. Well, if you want to be in the first set of people who achieve a lot in life, let me run you through the work schedule of the author Adam Grant, an ultra-productive, insanely talented and super successful person, the author of 4 New York Times bestseller and the youngest tenured professor at the University of Pennsylvania. Adam Grant spends most of his time in deep work and removes as many shallow work as possible from his schedule. Deep work means focused, uninterrupted work that puts you in a flow state where you don't realize the passage of the time. You're so much engrossed in the work, and that is moving you towards your deepest goals. But you might wonder, how is it possible for this busy and accomplished person to protect his focus and energy levels when he's reached out constantly by students, professors, CEOs, event planners, constantly bombarded by request and notification? How does this man is able to produce so much in his life?
How does he do that?
So here's the answer. He is the person who goes off the grid and is not reachable by phone, email or any other mediums. He has to be reached out through his editor, and most times when he's doing deep work, he has an automated reply on his email saying that he is not available and he will be available only at this time. That is how he protects his energy and focus. He becomes very hard to reach. He makes himself very hard to reach. And this is his default working style, not something which he has to plan for. So people around him already know that he will be hard to reach and will be available when he wants to. The advantage of this schedule is that you get extended periods of undivided attention where you can practice deep work that will take you closer towards your most important goals. You know what is the most important currency today? It's not money, it's focus. Imagine that is what all the brands in this world are looking for. They are looking for your attention. Our tech-based habit absorb us so much that we don't get time for most of the relevant things. As soon as we open our phone, we get constant invites, invitations, notifications from others who want to take our time and energy. These are extremely addictive, giving us the dopamine rush, work like sugar for our brain. These tank your energy, motivation and focus, taking you in a different zone of mind where you don't want to focus on any deep work, while rather just want to do shallow work. The interesting thing about shallow work is that it is very deceptive. That means if you're replying to an email, just like a standard reply, you feel like you're working, but that's not actually. That is a task that is taking you towards your deepest goals. Let's take a look at some of these distractions. Instant messaging. Messengers like Slack and Skype constantly update you on messengers about what the work updates are from your colleagues. According to a study by the University of California, interruptions from instant messaging can cause a 23 minutes delay in returning to the original task, significantly impacting productivity. Imagine if you're working on a very important report that you need to send it to your boss, and immediately when you're engrossed in the work, when you're doing deep work, immediately you get a work notification on instant messaging. You reply to that, your focus level changes now, and it takes 23 minutes to go back to the same focus level at which you were working previously. The next is social media. We constantly browse, mindlessly scroll through YouTube shorts or reels on Instagram and Facebook. Research from the Pew Research Center shows that the average person globally spends about 2.5 hours per day on social media platforms, hindering deep work, focused work. If you have watched the video till now, please do consider subscribing. It really motivates me to prepare more of such videos. 98% of our viewers who are watching the content from this channel are not subscribed to the channel. In the book Deep Work, author Cal Newport says that we should devote over 3 hours of the morning time to deep work, unfocused work. You can just put your phone on airplane mode, lock your room, and focus uninterrupted, unfocused way on deep work. Silence all of your laptop notifications also. Mute your laptop to make sure that no one disturbs you, and you do unfocused work that would equal to maybe 10 hours of work if you're just working for 3 hours. Adam Grant, the famous author, uses a bimodal approach to schedule his work. He says that he uses one semester to teach his students and another semester for research, writing, and public speaking, where he disconnects himself from the world. Think about why fasting is recommended to our bodies, because our bodies also need the necessary break and the reset button to work at optimal speed. Similarly, we also need deep work, extended periods of deep work from time to time to work at optimal rate and to keep growing. In the book The Happiness Project, the author says that happiness is neither this nor that, it is just growth. If we are growing, that means we are happy. Adam Grant, Bill Gates, and Elon Musk, the CEO of SpaceX, is known for his intense work schedule and long periods of deep work. Elon Musk has been seen talking during interviews that he believes in deep work, where you're just focused, completely engrossed in his work without an interruption. Bill Gates twice a year takes a week off and moves to a remote location to go through the ideas submitted by Microsoft employees. So if you want to achieve a lot in life, if you want to fall in the first set of people, the ones who achieve a lot in life are unstoppable, then you need to understand that you need to be hard to reach. A person who can easily be reached is often seen lost, unmotivated, and unfocused, while diluting all of his energy and focus towards others' growth while neglecting his own, and at the end of the day feeling disappointed. To really make my point clear, you should become like a treasure chest at the bottom of the ocean who is extremely hard to reach. Remember the saying, your time is limited, don't spend living someone else's life. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for your time.